Alright, music fans, welcome back. It is Dave, the Real Music Observer, observing real music in real time for real people just like you, just like me. Quick housekeeping note, and the content of this video will show up in, a few minutes when I start talking about it. But this is serious and important stuff that I want to address here. We got a new Facebook page, and there's a link on this YouTube channel that will take you there. At the top of this new group is a link that I've pinned there. A friend of mine, Donna, who works with the Little River Band in their promotions division, helping out promoting concerts and fending off trolls and doing the things that she does over there, really dedicated to her job. Her husband has cancer, and they have been fighting cancer for a while. They've had a succession of things that are just mind-boggling, and if you can go over there and check out the link and maybe donate some money to her and her husband as they try to fight this. Cancer is very expensive. It really sucks. I know what it's like to kind of be down and out. But she's got a long-term problem here. I have, a son with special needs who seems to be doing much better than he had done before, and a wife who's recovering from a near-fatal car wreck last year. So there are a lot of things that we should be thankful for, and this also puts in perspective, by the way, music, talking about music and people getting in your face and angry about things that are really inconsequential, okay? This is a recreational channel. This is supposed to be a channel where people talk, and yeah, I get fired up about things, but at the end of the day, we're talking about music, folks. We're not talking about, third world, war calamities or anything like that. We're just talking about music. So if you can check out the link, head over to the Facebook group. It's the RMO fan page. You can click on it and donate. There's a couple different ways you can do that. Donna and her family, I'm sure, would be very grateful, and it would show her that this audience is a compassionate, decent group of people who care about the bigger things, the bigger picture. Now, with that said, there were some posts that showed up in that group, and there were some comments about the Eagles. Now, I want to address, are the Eagles actually still the Eagles? All right? And of course the answer is yes. They're still the Eagles. Founding member Don Henley is still part of the group. Keep in mind the Eagles are down to one original member, and they are selling out shows. Why are they selling out shows, and why is it okay for the Eagles to continue on without Glenn Frey? Well, first they got Deacon. Deacon Frey, the son of Glenn Frey, has stepped into those shoes and done a phenomenal job. All right, I've been talking about Deacon Frey since the get-go. He completely blew me away and impressed me. Vocally, do they sound exactly the way they used to sound? No, but I think everybody who's involved in this band, even, Henley, who I'm not a big fan of, and was it Stuart Smith, who I don't think plays guitar as well as Don Felder, but he plays fairly well. He's a decent player. And rumor has it that he's going to be made like an equal partner, already has been, which I think is fair since he's been carrying some of the load since the long road out of Eden and even prior to that. So wrote some songs or co-wrote some songs and is really an integral part of what the Eagles do nowadays. You've got Name ID with Joe Walsh and Vince Gill in this band. Tim Schmidt is still one of the great vocalists of, I don't know, the last 50 years. Everybody wanted him. Toto 4, if you listen to that, there's some Tim Schmidt vocals on that. You can hear that. He was a highly sought-after studio guy. And, of course, he was in Poco prior to that, which Poco, to me, should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but that's another conversation and another video. The Eagles are the Eagles because, number one, they've decided to go with basically almost like an all-star band lineup. And to keep things together and to keep things interesting and fresh for people who may have, just said enough. Now, if you like the Eagles music of the past and you don't like this return to almost more of a country flavor with Vince Gill, I can see your complaints. However, I think at this point we've got to just let it go and see where it goes. I'm hoping these guys will record some music together. It would be interesting to hear Don Henley, Vince Gill, and Tim Schmidt and Deacon Fry sing on a track together, a new music track that I guarantee you fans would really eat that up. But the main reason I think the Eagles are able to continue on and sell out these concerts and charge outrageous ticket prices is the fact that Deacon Fry is in this group, and he has brought energy, youth, and excitement, and he looks like his dad circa 1970 whatever, and that brings back a lot of fond memories for Eagles fans. So there you go, answering the Eagles question, are they still the Eagles? Sure. There are a lot of debates going on right now about bands without original members, and we're going to have this debate for a very long time, folks. This isn't going away. In fact, it's only going to get worse as members retire or leave planet Earth or bands break up, whatever happens. Things are going to get very interesting, and I'll be here to tell you about it. All right, done with this video. Be back soon with more. Stay tuned for that.